Hey y'all, welcome to Not Sure What's Cooking, coming to you from the Ozarks. Hey, do me a favor and subscribe to my channel and smash that like button and share. I sure would appreciate it if you would do that. It just helps my channel to grow. And let me know if you try any of my recipes and check out my other videos. Okay, today we're going to be making banana pepper shrimp. This is a meal that will feed 4 people pretty easy. And it's under $20 to feed 4 people. That's pretty good nowadays. But anyway, what we're going to start doing is, I'm going to show you the ingredients first. All right, we need 2 small bags of extra small shrimp. And you can get these, they're still cheap. They're not, real expensive yet. 1 box of angel hair pasta, and you're going to need some roasted red bell peppers, but you're not going to need the whole jar. I'll show you. Just stick around and I'll show you what you need. Then you're going to need 2 green onions already chopped up, 2 sticks of butter. Make sure it's butter, not margarine. Just make sure that it's butter. Okay, and then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of parsley, and these are the banana peppers out of my husband's garden. We're not going to need all of these, but probably most of them. And if you can't find fresh ones, you can use the ones that are already cut up in little rings that you can get at the grocery store. Okay, and I am fixing to start, so also, cook your pasta once you get the shrimp going, as directed, every bit of this, okay? So now I am going to turn this on and we're going to get started. Now I'm going to just use 1 stick of butter on this. And make sure you melt it really good. And if you have cast iron skillets, it's really a lot different than the other skillets to use. So, and if you don't have to use this. And just think, you don't have to heat up the house too with the oven. And this is really actually a pretty quick meal. You could do this meal in 30 minutes or less. All right, so just make sure that you get that whole stick of butter all melted and everything. Okay, after you get the butter melted, you don't have to melt. I mean, it doesn't have to be completely melted, but try to. But if there's one little piece there that's not melted, don't worry about it. All right, stick both of these in the skillet. Okay, and your garlic powder, just throw around in there. And you're not going to be using all of this garlic powder this time, because I'm going to have to show you at the end, after we get all this cooked, what else you'll be doing with the rest of it. And the same thing with the parsley. All right? And just stick that in there. Now we're going to take the banana peppers. Usually I keep the seeds, but in this recipe, I'm going to use the seeds. So we're going to throw those in there too. And I'm probably going to be using, well, if I can get them out of here. I'm going to be using 2, 4, 6. I'm going to be using 7 of the banana peppers. And if you use the rings because you can't find fresh banana peppers, then just use maybe a half of a jar. All depends on if you like banana peppers. Okay, now you're going to get the red roasted peppers. I always stick my hands in everything, but my hands are clean. And then you're going to just spread. I usually use about 1/4 of a jar, but you know, you can use more or you can use less. But it makes it so pretty too. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, now you're going to cook all of this until it's charred. And once it's charred, then you turn it off. So you're going to have to cook it on a pretty high temperature on your stove top, and just mix all of it in. And then whenever this is charred, in the meanwhile, make sure that you cook your noodles and just do them as directed on the box. And until this is done, I'll see you in a few. All right, you guys, I've already got the noodles done. Okay, Mr. Cameraman, can you come over here and show them the shrimp, how it's all done right here? See how good that looks? That just looks good even by itself. Now you can use rice and other noodles or whatever you want, but it just tastes a lot better like this to me. All right, now you're going to take that whole stick of butter and get it in there where it's all melted. Just cover the pasta, spaghetti noodles, or whatever you want to call it. Now you're going to take the rest of that garlic and sprinkle all in there. The rest of the parsley. And part of the green onions. Not all, but just part. Okay? All right, after you get it all mixed up, just put some on the plate. And as you can tell, there's still a lot of pasta here. And it definitely does feed a family of 4 for under $20. Or right at $20. Okay, over here, we're going to just take some of the shrimp. All right. And just put it on here. Get some of that little red in there so it'll look pretty. All right, right there. Now all the butter and garlic and parsley and everything is already mixed up in the noodles, so it gives it a really good flavor. And then just add some onions for prettiness. All right. And how about a glass of wine with it? Okay. All right, it's so simple from start to finish. It took me a little less than 30 minutes to make the noodles, to do this and everything. And this is a really good and delicious not dip, but dish that you can make real quick. And it's a great party dish. Or if you're having friends over for wine, you could have this with it. Well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please share my video. And if you like it, please smash that like button. I would appreciate it. Until next time, be blessed and safe. Bye-bye, y'all.